What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trey of 2323. Stay tuned with me. I just finished waxing the bottom of the boat, 2 coats of ES721. Why do I wax the bottom of the boat? Because this is not painted. It sits in the marina, algae grows on it, it wipes off easier with VS721 wax on the bottom, Brios on the top. We're gonna cut this off right now, but before I cut this off, you know I leave my boat on jack stands over the winter with the tires covered. If you leave your tires just sit in the ground or sit in the dirt, they will dry rot. So I'm taking those covers off, getting everything out from under the boat. Now I can take it off the jack stands. I'm not climbing on the boat until it's off of those jack stands. I got 2 3-ton jacks for that, but I leave it on the jack stands so I can get underneath and get it really good. Look at that underneath, like right off the line. All right, okay, so here we are off the jack stands. Now before I walk on the boat, I got the ladder here, I lower down the front of the boat, because if you don't lower down the front of the boat, the motor sits on the back of the boat, and then what happens is your boat does a wheelie and you're standing on the motor of your boat because there's too much weight on the back of it. So if you lower down the front of your boat, then the back, it's easier, more weight is down over here, so you don't wheelie your boat. Got to make sure I'm not hitting the gate back there. So here's another vent right here, it's all sealed underneath there. So I gotta wax the orange part of the boat. I already treated the canvas of the boat, so now we gotta get this off. So what we're gonna do is cut it off without scratching your boat. Could you hold this, my love? Okay, you can hit the button if you need to get the access again. There's a see, there's just a line all the way around it. And some people try to save this, but when you save it, the shrink wrapping is not going to be as tight. I'm going to go on the inside, show the inside of the boat, love. Hot in there. Okay. Well, I was gonna get the plastic off first and then show the skeleton of the sticks. Okay. There's carpeting up here, and that's what keeps it from breaking, but we had 10 inches of snow, so it did break. Oh, they slapped the swim tower up this year. There's the speakers were in it, I guess. Crank the front down some. I feel it lifting over here. Okay, so this is the skeleton of the shrink wrap. Oh man, I got something higher right here. There's a skeleton up to here. Swim tower. All these are either to, oh man, I got stuff in my eyes right here, see, they're just tied down to hold these from falling in. Okay, this is the front one right here. There's little pads right there, see, they just sit on there, pads right there, they sit flat on there. So anything that could puncture, they go ahead and put these on right here. See, put carpet right there, whatever can puncture. This is for the Bimini. I remember we cracked this one off for the Bimini. We got to put this one down underneath the screw. I did that on accident. Oh. Okay, so now I just got to fine tune it, get all this little stuff off right here. And I don't know where all that dust came from. Right there, see all that in there? And then now, believe it or not, you got to wax the inside of the boat. This is the best time to get the inside of your boat waxed. There's no seats, there's no nothing. Get yourself a good, I put Griot's Garage. Wax the whole inside of your boat before you put your seats in, because let me tell you, once it's in and the seats are in at the marina, you ain't gonna wax it. So for the marina, I got spray wax. And don't vacuum out your boat. Don't vacuum it out with the little scrubby brush at the end. I vacuumed it with just the stick, and that one scratch right there is because from the plastic from the vacuum. All right, so this is the boat right here. This is the that has everything tied down at. And oh, gotta check the dates on there. Oh, you know what's not in here, my love? I have to find my extension stick. Huh? Yeah, okay. And you gotta check these. We gotta check these to make sure that these got the right date. All right, so that's uncovering the boat. Now I gotta get all this off, wax the inside, and then put the cover on. I'll put the Bimini in the cover on too. 3 silica pouches. Silica pouches are to keep the moisture. Remember I said condensation, when the cold sits on it, then the hot sun sits on it, you get condensation in here. Everything is bone dry in here. Bone dry. 3 silica packets. One was in the front compartment right here. One was in this compartment over here. And one was in this compartment over here. And these are, that's why they got the breathing packets on the top of the plastic, which is all the plastic right there. And you got 3 silica packets in here to keep the moisture out of the boat. Now it comes to wash and wax this. Now here's the trick. Shh, don't tell nobody. If you really don't feel like washing and waxing the inside of the boat, do a quick wax. The quick wax is really good on it. It gives you a nice shine, but you always want some type of protection, some type of wax. Now with this right here, I popped that off last year. I got to put that on. I was running with my wife. We were pushing it backwards into the carport with the Bimini on, and the Bimini hit it. Shh, don't tell nobody. So I use for the inside and the orange part, Griot's Best in Show wax. Of course, best if you do 2 coats. The inside of here actually came out pretty good. What you do at the end of the season reflects what you do when you unwrap it, because I quick waxed the whole inside of this before I shrink wrapped it, and it still looks brand spanking new. I just wiped it down with a microfiber, but I'm gonna do some Griot's Best of Show just really fast. This is just rub on and rub off, and it looks brand new. This is a brand new one. All you do is rub this on, give it like even, oh man, I just put a whole bunch of it right there, a couple of times to rub off, and you're good. And this really protects it from the sun. What you want to do is, I'll get all this from the bottom. This is just the inside of it, because you want to protect all this from the sun. Let me get some of that in there. Now the cushions are going to be down here, so you're trying to just get what's going to be in the sun. Just do the whole thing, if you, whatever you can reach. This is Griot's Best of Show wax, and it gives you a good UV protection is what you want. And before you put it on the water, like I say with anything else, we got 2 days before we're going to go on the water, so all this wax has time to cure. And when your wax cures, that's the best. I don't know if you can even see me here. That's the best sun protection you could get when this wax cures. Then you can speed wax it throughout the season. Just going over everything. See, it just dries to a haze. Get a microfiber. And then grab a microfiber. Then with your microfiber, then you just let it cure. Look how beautiful that looks. I can see me in it, see? Griot's Best of Show wax. And this is what I do the orange part of my boat with.